Hi, this is YG Mahendra. There have been several occasions when I've been asked to talk about someone and I felt, why on earth am I talking about this person? Sometimes as I'm talking I feel, when am I going to stop? But at times I've felt, how is it I've not been asked to talk about this person, such a wonderful person? And that is the feeling I have today when I'm being asked to talk about my good dear friend, Inspiring Ilango.
Inspiring Ilango.
I've always wanted to burst out with my views and my impressions on this youngster. Today that I've got an opportunity, I'm really glad. How did we meet? Several years back, about 4 or 5 years back, I did a theatre play called Nadagam. Nadagam literally means the play. There is a scene in which a stage artist refuses to stage his play because there are only about 10 people in the audience. A young girl comes up on the stage, an actress. My daughter Madhuvanti did that role with a cooling glass, and she tells him, look, I bought tickets for the play. How dare you stop the play? And I tell her, what are you going to see in this play with your cooling glass on? Is this the way to watch a play? And she says, even if I take my cooling glass off, I am not going to say anything because I have lost my power of sight. I cannot see. That hits the air. And then she comes out with a few beautiful lines saying, I have not lost anything. My sense of hearing is so sound that I am able to enjoy your play much better. In fact, I imagine that you guys act much better than you actually do because it is my imagination that is working. Don't you think you should give me a chance to experience that again? After all, what is darkness? For me, everything is darkness. For you actors, once the light goes up, it is darkness. You can act and impress me, she says. And then the scene ends with me saying, I will do this play just for this one person who has no sight. There is a thunderous scene in the play. The play proceeds, and at the end of the play, I saw another gentleman come up onto the stage. He also was wearing cooling glasses. And he analyzed the play perfectly, right from the start to the end. He came up with so much of plus points about the play, and a few points which he thought were minus, and he said, I couldn't understand this. And he was so analytical about it. I said, sir, I made fun of the girl in the play, but how did you manage to see the play with this cooling glass on? And he came out with a shocker of a reply saying, I am like that girl in your play. I too cannot see. From birth, I have not had eyesight at all, he said. It hit me like a ton of bricks. I said, this man says he cannot see, but he has analyzed the play much better than all the 900 other audience who have seen the play visually. But then I realized, just losing one little sense of yours should not make you a depressed person. Look at this person. He is so bright. And that bright person was Ilango. That's when I first met him. What impressed me about him was, I never saw him without a smile in his face. While he was talking to me, while he was being guided out of the auditorium, while he was wishing others, and each member of the troupe he wished, he always had a smile and a nice word about the other person. Come on, how is it possible? I have everything given to me by God, but even I go into moods when I become gruff and tough and I have a frown on my face. This man has lost the most important sense in his life, the sense of seeing, but he is able to be so full of hope. That was the key word that I learned from Mr. Ilango when I met him that day. He always thinks of the next moment and the hope of living better the next moment. He doesn't bother about what happened to him in his birth or what happened to him yesterday. To him, yesterday was just an experience. Tomorrow was always the challenge that he wanted to meet, and that is how this man has been living. We became very close after that. I'm almost like a younger brother. Anytime he calls me and talks to me, I know that I can have 5 minutes of hope-filled talks with him. He will not talk about anything negative. And even if there is anything negative, I think I told him once, sir, even if the tsunami is attacking you, I think you will make a good comment about it and tell, oh, how beautiful the waves are or something like that. You are such a positive person. That is why he has been chosen as a brand ambassador for one of the very big companies. Not only that, he gives motivational speeches to youngsters.
என்னுடைய ரோல் மாடல் யார் என்று கேட்டால் நான் தான் என்னுடைய ரோல் மாடல் என்று எப்பொழுதுமே சொல்வேன். I am my own role model. என்ன காரணம் என்றால் என்னை பற்றி தான் எனக்கு முழுமையாக தெரியும் இல்லையா?
He has written a book about hope and motivation. And believe me, he's a wonderful singer. He goes onto the stage and sings songs. And he conducts the orchestra as if he sing every one of them. What a man.
அந்த விண்ணில் ஆனந்தம் இந்த மண்ணில் ஆனந்தம் அடி பூமி பந்தை முட்டி வந்த புல்லில் ஆனந்தம்.
I always used to draw inspiration from one song written by our great poet Kannadasan. Translated, it meant there are so many people who are below you in status and in blessings. Think about them. Think about the blessings you have a little more than them and conduct your life. Don't go on complaining.
கீழே உள்ளவர் கோடி நினைத்து பார்த்து நிம்மதி நாடு.
And that is exactly what this person Ilango personifies. He does not think of his little disadvantage. In fact, now he is called it a little disadvantage. He has gone ahead to achieve so many things. What a wonderful person. I really wish these youngsters who are writing exams, these artists who suddenly get depressed because something they lose in life, small things, material things, their next step is to commit suicide.
வாழ்ந்து பார்க்க வேண்டும், அறிவில் மனிதனாக வேண்டும், வாசல் தேடி உலகம் உன்னை வாழ்த்தி பாட வேண்டும்.
It recently happened to one of my very close friends in the TV industry. If only that person had met our inspiring Ilango and talked to him for a few minutes, I am sure he would not have taken that hasty decision. I wish God creates more inspiring Ilangos in this world to give hope to the world. Ilango, carry on. You are my brother. Keep going, brother.